My name is Robert Shaw. I've been a 20-year teacher at Wall Lake Central and a longtime coach of multiple sports, and it is an honor to stand before you today. First of all, I'd like to thank our high school coaches who are here today for the work you do and the time commitment you've made to our kids. Secondly, I'd like to thank all the college coaches in attendance today for the opportunity that you are providing for these student athletes. I would like to thank these kids' teammates for the roles you have played on their teams and the support you have given them. And lastly, I would like to thank the parents and the families. Days like this don't happen by accident. Great kids have great families, and that is a testament to you. Congratulations. Today is a day that we recognize dedication to hard work, time commitment, and exemplary student athletes. I always had a saying as a coach, they are not athletic students, they are students first and athletes second. At this time, I would like to bring up Coach Mike Rafi, who will talk about his baseball players. Coach Rafi.
Thank God, I go first now. First of all, I want to say congrats to all the young men and ladies up here for doing a great job, okay? The first thing I want to talk about is the 3 baseball players and 1 hockey player here who's also signing. The 3 baseball players and the 1 hockey, I knew 4 years ago that this senior class would be successful. I waited 4 years later and I said to myself, when these guys become seniors, they're going to be really good. Because not only they worked hard in the off season, in the classroom, but they're great character people too. So I want to talk about each one individually. The first one here is Zach Calgren, who's going to go to Toronto University. 2 years starting at varsity. A great young man in the classroom, but also a great role player. One of our captains on our baseball team, and I think he's trying to get a really, really good baseball player here. Right next to him is Kevin O'Malley, going to Toronto University too with Kevin. They want to room together, okay? Kevin has a long history of catchers in this program. We've had 10 catchers signed here at Central for 10 years, and Kevin is the best of all of them. We're blessed to have him. He's our heart and soul of our defense behind the plate, and when he goes, we go, and we're blessed to have him. And we expect big things in the next 4 years with these 2 young men. Okay? My third one is Mike Morelli right here. My big guy right here, going to Saginaw Valley. They got him penciled in to play third base, but I think that's a mistake. He's an outstanding center field and a relief pitcher. Yesterday, he dove 20 feet into the air, caught the ball, slid 20 feet, and he's another great captain for this team and a great role player, so we're lucky to have him. So all 3 young men are going to be great in college. The 4th player, I know the hockey coach is going to talk a little bit too, but he's going to go to hockey instead of baseball. I think he can do both in college, but he's going to be going to hockey, I think, Indiana Tech, and the new hockey coach is going to talk on his behalf to Jared Haas right here. So I want to thank all 4 of these young men, and we have bigger, better things the rest of this year. So again, the last applaud for these 4 young men for the baseball team.
At this time, I'd like to bring up Coach Chuck Spolsky, who will talk about one of his outstanding basketball players. Coach Spolsky.
Justin. Okay, we're here for Justin Navso. What a great accomplishment going to Rochester College to play basketball. Been in the program for 11 years, and this is the first athlete we've had sign and play college basketball, at least that I can remember, in 11 years. So it's a great accomplishment. Led our team in points, assists, and really our MVP. Did everything, all league, division champs, and we'll never forget the runner in the lane to beat Western. It's always good to beat those guys. So great job, congratulations.
At this time, could I ask Mr. Kevin Heisel to come say a few words about Kylie?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I'm honored to be here for our Kylie. She's been a great bowler for our Wall Lake Central team. We've been very strong for the 4 years I've been here, and she's been a big part of our success. I wish her the very best on her next step. She's going to a new program in Rochester College. She's done some amazing things as a freshman. She started out asking some very good questions, and she improved her game 70 pins from freshman to senior year. And I don't know if you are bowlers, but that's huge. And it's been my pleasure to coach and work with her and her parents. She's been a great asset to this team and a big part of their success. And I wish her nothing but the best. So, good luck. Very great job.
We welcome Coach Cindy Nelson to talk about Natalie Kassab, cheerleading.
Natalie Kassab is an athlete that every coach hopes will hit their program at some time. She is dedicated, she's determined, she has natural ability, and she is just an all-around great kid. She has had to fight injury the entire time she's been with our program. She blew her knee out. She's had a number of surgeries. That did not stop her from being an outstanding athlete. Every time she came back 100% to us. This year, she actually got to compete with our competition team, the first time that she's been able to do that for the whole season. And she is going to be loved at U of D Mercy, just as we have loved her at Central. So congratulations, Natalie, and we're really going to miss you.
This time, can I invite Coach Bob Meyer to the podium to speak about some players in his football program. Coach Meyer.
Thank you, sir. We would like to congratulate Timmy Ford, who will become a Saint at Siena Heights University playing football. Tim is a 2-year varsity football player, 2-year starter for us, and if you come to our games, you notice that we don't throw the ball a ton. That's not Timmy's fault, but what Timmy did was great was his stalk blocking and his crack blocking, and on film, what that allowed for him was that the college coaches would come and say this is a very physical player, and that's what we're looking for at the next level. So congratulations to Timmy Ford, who will be playing at Siena Heights next year. From the moment that Kevin came to Walled Lake Central, I have looked up to him. He will be attending Western Iowa College next year. Kevin played left tackle for us, and because of his ability to move a lot of people very far distances, we were able to rush for over 300 yards per game, which is the best offensively running the ball that we've ever done. So again, congratulations to Kevin Quampus. We are very, very proud of him.
Could I please have Coach Gary Quitaquit speak on behalf of Jared Haas.
This is the first time I've met Jared tonight, so I can't say that much. And I just want to, first of all, say that Coach John Fritz wishes he could be here, but he was at work, so I said I'd volunteer to fill in. What I can say about Jared is that he skated 4 years for Walled Lake Central, 1 year in JV, and then 3 years as a varsity player. And Coach Fritz said that he's the type of player that whatever you wanted or needed from him, he was willing to give it. And give it his all. He went from defense to forward, which is a difficult transition for a lot of players, but he did it, and he did it well. And if he's going on to Indiana Tech, I know the coach up at Indiana Tech, and obviously he must be a good, grinding type of hockey player, so that says a lot about him, and I'm sure he'll be successful. And again, Coach Fritz couldn't say enough good things about Jared and his attitude about working and that type of thing.
This time, can we give a warm Walled Lake Central welcome to Coach Nevin Canner, who will be talking about athletes in his lacrosse program and the hockey program.
I have 10 minutes. Okay, everybody look to your right. Not just kidding. Nobody listens to me when I coach either, so don't worry about it. I get to talk about one of our lacrosse players that happened to be going to Adrian College on a hockey scholarship. Coaching Tyler, at least in lacrosse, he is a total team player. The team always comes first. He works on his skills. And there were some challenges this year, but he rose above them to get a scholarship to Adrian. He probably could play lacrosse there also, but he's putting his talents to hockey, and we're real proud of him. Tyler Todd. Thank you, Tyler. One of our captains, and as a coach, you're blessed to have players that are dedicated, loyal, and intense, and that defines Ben. Ben also is like having a coach on the field, a consummate team player. When you're building a program, instead of just playing a sport, you're trying to build a program and you need foundation, you need those players that are willing to make that sacrifice. Ben is one of those players. He buys in and he wants to build lacrosse at Walled Lake Central, not just to play it, but to become a program and eventually compete at a higher level. Ben is taking his talents to Lord's University in Ohio, but probably the most noticeable and probably the most prolific sign Ben shows is when you look at Ben, look at that flow. He definitely has the best flow, at least in the lacrosse team, probably in the school that I've seen. Anyhow, Ben, we are so proud of Ben taking it on, being the captain, and doing a great job for us. Thank you. Good luck.
We have a couple of athletes that weren't able to attend today. One of our scholarship recipients, Stephen Lee, in the swimming program, is a 4-year varsity letter winner. He was elected captain in both his junior and senior years. Stephen holds 4 school records for Walled Lake Central and was a 4-year state qualifier. Stephen also holds 2 individual school records in the 200 IM and the 100 breaststroke. His time in the 100 breaststroke is the first All-American time for any male swimmer in the history of Walled Lake Central. Stephen is a 2-time All-State swimmer in the 100 breaststroke. He placed 3rd in this event this year at the Division I State Swimming and Diving Finals at Saginaw Valley State University. Stephen accepted a 90% tuition scholarship to Olivet University and will be swimming in Olivet's NCAA Division II swim program. Let's hear it for Stephen Lee. In our track program, Stephen Hope is a 4-year track and field athlete. As a mid-distance runner, Stephen is a key member of our mid-distance relays and has helped score points in and for the team in all of the meets over the last 3 seasons. He, along with his other 3 relay members, have an opportunity to break the school record in the 4x800 meter relay this season en route to a potential all-state berth. He will be attending Ferris State University in the fall. Let's hear it for Stephen Hope. Jill Prekai is a 2-time captain of the men's track and field team. Over the course of his career, he has imprinted his name on Walled Lake Central's record books. As a 4-year letter winner, Pre has been one of the most dominant throwers in Walled Lake Central history, and his leadership, humility, and charisma and overall positive attitude have had an impact on the life of all of his teammates. He will be sorely missed. Jill will be attending Northwood University in the fall. Let's hear it for Jill. And Mr. Robert Harris, who is sitting in front of us right now, roll tide. Robert Harris is a 2-time captain of the men's track and field team. He is currently ranked 3rd on the all-time list for the men's 300 hurdles. He is a 3-year varsity letter winner and was a key contributor for points scored during all meets over the course of his 4 years as a member of the track and field team. Robert will be attending the University of Alabama in the fall. Let's hear it for Robert. Also here with us today is Jasmine Brown, a member of the women's track and field team. Jasmine Brown has been a member of the track and field team for the past 4 seasons. Jasmine's hard work and determination paid off last season as she qualified to run the 300-meter hurdles in the state meet. This season, Jasmine has one of the top times in the state entered for the 300-meter hurdles. Along with her teammate, Kayla Womack, they will be competing in the regional at Milford High School this evening to qualify for the state track and field championships. After they take care of business this evening, they will be competing in the track and field state championships at Rockford High School. Everyone is excited for Jasmine as she will continue her track and field career at Alabama State University next season. Congratulations, Jasmine. Kayla Womack. Kayla has been a member of the Wall Lake Central varsity track and field team for the past 4 years. In that time, her teams have compiled 3 division championships and a conference championship. Last season as junior, Kayla was part of the all-state 4x200 relay team, which also set the school record. This year, she has her sights set on the open 200 meter in the state meet. Everyone in our program is extremely excited for Kayla as she will continue her running career next year at Clemson University. Congratulations, Kayla. Okay, family and friends, get out your cameras. It's time for the big moment. The signing opportunity. Athletes, pick up your pens, please. Congratulations on continuing your athletic careers. Let's hear it for them, guys. At this time, I would like to say that these individuals are a testament to the student athletes at Walled Lake Central. We're sure you'll go on in the future and you'll make us proud. Parents and friends, there will be refreshments offered in the auditorium lobby. Let's hear it again for our 2014 student athletes.